Hey guys, it's Mellow Modesty on YouTube, and today I wanted to talk about the three Christopher Nolan Batman films, because Batman The Dark Knight Rises obviously just came out. This will probably be a three-part, maybe four-part video, because maybe I want to delve into some of the spoilers in a fourth part. But, so Thursday night, I had the pleasure of going to the Ultimate Batman Dark Knight Marathon thing, and that was pretty awesome. Basically what it was you go at like 6 o'clock at night, and you watch the first film and then like a 30-minute intermission, then you watch The Dark Knight, then you have like a 45-minute intermission, and then you watch The Dark Knight Rises, the midnight premiere of it. And first off, that is the way to watch the films, because I mean, really, they just lead into each other so well. It's almost like watching a season of a TV show. Like, you can't just watch one episode. You have to watch all of them together. It's just really good. It's like three different parts of a really fucking long movie. It's sort of like watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And um so I'm going to start with reviewing Batman Begins. This was my, I believe, 8th or ninth time watching it, and my 7th time, I think, watching it in theaters, and it was really good. I mean, I was trying not to hype myself up for this, because I've been to a lot of midnight premieres, and usually, I hype myself up for something, and it sort of ends up disappointing me a little bit, so I was trying to not hype myself up, and then I saw The Dark Knight, not The Dark Knight, then I saw Batman Begins, and I was pretty fucking hyped up. I just couldn't really help it. I mean, Begins is awesome, and seeing it in theaters again was really cool. The atmosphere and mood, I think Batman Begins has the best atmosphere and mood out of all three of the movies, and personally, no, I don't want to bring comparisons yet. In that fourth episode, I'll do comparisons between the movies. But I think the mood and atmosphere is just nailed in Batman Begins, and I think it has probably the tightest story of the three, and like, it's just so gritty, and it's raining all the time, and there's not like a single good cop in the city other than Commissioner Gordon, of course. But I love that movie. I forgot how much I loved that movie. It's just really good, and I think they nailed Bruce Wayne in that movie, and they nailed Batman. And just like his origin story of him training with Ra's al Ghul and becoming a ninja and everything was really cool. And when I was at the marathon, two of my friends, one has never seen any of the Batmans before, so that was like probably the best way to see them. Like, I mean, I love the movies and I'm glad I saw them when I did, but that would be a great introduction, is just to see them one after another on the big screen. And then the other one has seen Dark Knight, but he never saw Begins, and Begins ended up being his favorite of the three, and I can totally understand that. I mean, Dark Knight and Begins are both fantastic movies, and really whichever one you prefer, I can't really argue with that, because Begins just has the perfect atmosphere, the perfect mood. I think they probably did Gotham the best in that movie, and it's just such a good movie. I noticed quite a few things that I didn't the first 6 or 7 or 8 times watching it. One thing I noticed, because when I first saw it I was pretty little and I didn't really read comics back then, but I noticed that in the very beginning, when when that guy's in court, and Jonathan Crane, like, declares him mentally insane and he has to go to Arkham. That's Zsasz from the comics who, like, after he kills someone, cuts himself with a tally mark of how many people he's killed. And I thought that was pretty cool that I didn't see that all those other times. And, I mean, he has a name tag saying Zsasz, and you can see, like, the cuts on his neck. And, yeah, I just thought that was a little cool Easter egg in the movie. And then, also, once again, because I was really young, I didn't understand why they had the microwave emitter thing. I thought that they just put the serum into the water supply and people were drinking it and going insane or some shit. Didn't really understand, but this time I finally figured it out, and it's pretty smart. It's a little out there, but I mean, Christopher Nolan did a really good job at grounding this movie, Batman Begins, into reality, and it's just really believable. I think all of the actors and actresses did a fantastic job. I mean, Rachel, she was a little iffy. I didn't really think she did the best acting job. Some of her lines sort of seemed a little forced. But Morgan Freeman doing a great job as always. Christian Bale, even though I don't really like him as a person, I think he is one of the best actors. I mean, a little unrelated, but American Psycho, he does a fucking amazing job in that movie. He is a phenomenal actor. I can't forget his name. Whoever plays Alfred, I don't know why I can't remember his name, but he's one of the best parts of all the movies. He's just a great actor, and probably the best actor anyone could ever get for Alfred. Commissioner Gordon also does an excellent job. And, I mean, while the other two are awesome, I know I said I wouldn't compare very much, but I have to a little bit. While the other two are awesome, I feel like Batman Begins is the best straightforward adaptation of Batman in the comics, because I feel like The Dark Knight is more Joker's movie, and The Dark Knight Rises is more just sort of like Blake's movie, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character's movie. This is Batman's movie. Batman owns this movie, and I just really thought that this is a great film, and after watching it, I was this shows how good it is. It gets you so fucking hyped up. After watching this, I was just as excited to see The Dark Knight as I was when I was like 10 or 11, going to see my first midnight premiere of The Dark Knight. It hypes you up so much. The whole time I just had a big smile on my face, and when the credits roll and he says, "There's a new lunatic in Gotham. Here's his calling card." Brilliant. Awesome movie. Well done, Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale, everyone who was a part of it. I really like this movie, obviously. I don't know why I just took a pause and then my energy level sort of went down. I don't really know, guys, but I would definitely recommend seeing this movie. 100%. Go see it. It is awesome. Or not go see it, go buy it and see it. And yeah, I will review The Dark Knight probably right after this video. Later.